Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. So today we got a new rush event. It's the Tech Rush and we're gonna be checking out what the rankings are looking like right now in my server, right? So rank 1 is currently 2.2 million ore spent on upgrades. That is a whole damn lot. However, I've been saving up for quite a little while some ore, so I do have a fair amount. In fact, I think I have about enough to rank myself 4th right now. Of course, a lot of these players that are right now in the ranking will still have more ore that are going through. They're going through the upgrades and just waiting until the event kind of runs out. So they're probably going to be spending a lot more ore. In the meantime, eventually it's going to be a lot higher of an amount to rank properly. Nonetheless, I'm going to be trying to get myself a little bit more Skyrider passes like we are doing basically every single time there's one of these big events. And I've been saving up a lot of ore for a long time now, right? So that's also going to be a good situation to just go ahead and talk a little bit about the tech park and what the upgrade system kind of looks like, right, from just an end game perspective, right? So as you can see, I have 1.4 million ore. I could go through quite some upgrades here. I haven't really leveled up much. In fact, I haven't even finished up all these upgrades. Now, of course, the tech park is kind of a boring system all in all. Once you get through the sort of a little bit more interesting upgrades, some of them which are probably just increased attack, but like you got the offline earnings increase, you got pickaxe acquisition, stuff like that. That's not just raw stats, right? You got pal attack speed and things like that. But once you get to this point where it's all just increased base HP, increased base attack, increased base defense, that's all there is. In fact, there is 3 options. If you look through them, their upgrades are going to be lesser in just overall amount of the percentage you earn versus the options down here. So the best way to go about this that I've just really thought about is basically you go ahead and you progress all the way up until you get to the point where you can actually access the last ones. And so long as the cost of the research is lesser, there's straight up just a mathematical formula that's going to allow you to get the most value out of your ore. That really just meaning that it's going to be more worth to upgrade these last 3 nodes instead of these 3 that are up here, right? Eventually the cost of the research from all these ones down here is going to scale up and it's going to be less worth it for the ore you're putting into it. But yeah, once you get to that point, you just go ahead and finish up the 3 up here. You're really just getting the same. It's all just percentage increases on the bonuses you get to HP, attack, and defense, right? So right now, if I am going to compare, let me just go ahead and, for example, base HP, if I was going to be upgrading this, I'm almost spending 100,000 ore, and I am getting, what is that? It's 1.2k extra percent on that extra base HP. If I go ahead and get this one, I am getting 1.5k extra percent, so that's 300% more, and I am spending almost, what is it? Almost 40k less ore. You see what I'm saying? It's just a lot more worth to get these upgrades for the sake of getting more powerful than it is to be doing the nodes ahead just for the sake of completionism, right? So I am going to be using all my ore and yeah, we'll just see how many upgrades we can actually afford. I have a lot of tickets and there's really no other use for them as soon as you get to this sort of point in the game. So before we go ahead and do that, let me just quickly touch on one thing you should be doing to try and increase your ore acquisition. Just like with the bountiful harvest, we talked about that in a previous video about the harvest rush. There's also the option to use the super miner bonus here, which is going to allow you to get a little bit more ore 3 times a week. So you just go ahead and use this, then go ahead and use all your pickaxes, and they're going to be able to just earn a little bit more ore. What is it like? Mining up until like 50 times. So you're going to be able to go through this maybe like once or even twice or thrice a day, depending on how much, how efficient or yeah, how many of those pickaxes you use daily. I honestly just go through my 100 pickaxes like maybe once or twice a day max. So yeah, you could get this thing done like in maybe 2 to 3 times in a week once you log in daily. And that's definitely going to be making a difference as you get more and more ore. I personally consider the whole mining system really damn boring, so yeah, I'm not really too enthralled in engaging with it, but nonetheless it does add up, and of course all the researching and all the notes here add up to a lot of power, right? So we're going to be doing exactly that. I think I'm going to be getting a little bit of defense as well, simply because of it's just level 0. It's going to be a lot of value out of the amount of ore that I'm putting in there. So I'm just going to be speeding that up. I think I'm not going to be running out of tickets anytime soon. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that and speed up a little bit of this. I might actually run out of them there, because it's going to be a little bit costly eventually, since it's 44 hours per upgrade. So we'll just use as many as we can, and eventually, well, we'll just call it. So we'll get some of this, and some people might say leveling up defense and HP is maybe not the best option. Maybe you should go for attack. Maybe that's just going to be better all in all. I'm not too sure about that. You kind of need everything in this game. It's all just as valuable. Yes, more attack is usually going to allow you to push to things, a lot easier. But yeah, surviving is also just part of the game. So I would definitely advise to try to level all these things up simultaneously. You kind of just benefit out of them all in the same sort of amount, right? So I've kind of just run out of tickets at this point, and I am a little bit over halfway through my ore. So at this point, I'm just going to be putting some stuff for research. I'll speed this up. I think it's not going to end. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through all the rest of the upgrades as much as I can throughout the rest of the week. Maybe I should have tried to start a little bit earlier, but all in all, let's just go back to the rush event and see how much we were able to actually get. So we'll just claim all of these, claim all of these. Did we actually finish it already? I think we did, right? Yeah, okay, so we did. That's also a good thing. We of course get a lot of divine hammers, which we're going to be able to upgrade our artifact right now. And so far we are rank 14 already. We'll be able to rank a little bit higher. Hopefully we are able to do it quick enough so that we don't get overtaken by other contestants. But in any case, yeah, we're really just looking to get at least maybe 3 Skyrider passes if we are lucky enough. If not, well, we'll be fine with 2. It's not too big of a difference. And yeah, let me just go ahead and do this little upgrade onto the artifact. That is an extra level right there, and almost a half. So yeah, not so bad whatsoever. For sure got a lot of extra percentages on all those bonuses, so we'll go down here, and it's nothing too noticeable. Of course, once you get to this point, you have such high amounts of percentage. I'm still due to a big HP bonus upgrade once I do manage to get myself my my soul, right, the soul upgrade for this one, actually, the global HP going up to 20% increase instead of just the HP bonus. That will be a massive upgrade, and I'm gonna be doing that next within the next couple weeks, actually maybe even days, because, well, we are getting close to being able to afford another one of those upgrades, as you can see right here. Maybe in 2 more sets of the ranked match event actually running through, I'll be able to do so. But in any case, that's pretty much all about this rush event. Hopefully we are able to just snipe some Skyrider passes, and that's pretty much all I have to say about the whole tech park upgrade system and ore acquisition. Let me know if there's anything else you might have thought about just being more efficient with your upgrades in the tech park, or just ore acquisition in general. And yeah, before you go, please go ahead and check out Aptoide. I've talked about it many times. If you don't know what Aptoide is, it's basically just like Google Play. You download apps from Aptoide onto your phone or onto an emulator on your PC, and once you do so and you download, for example, Legend of Mushroom from Aptoide onto your phone, you're going to be able to earn cashbacks on those games like Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game. It does not work on iPhone, I'm sorry, but you're going to be able to earn cashbacks that can range from extra 10% all the way up to extra 35% of however much money you're spending. So for example, right here, if I was going to be buying this pack based off of the amount of bonus that I currently have unlocked, I would be getting a bonus, as you can see down here, about 16 cents only for this purchase, given the amount of bonus that I currently have. You can increase that bonus by doing things like, for example, using my code, which is going to be down here under my camera as well as down the description, and inputting it into the AppCoins wallet, which I'll show you how to do in a second. That's going to be increasing that bonus by a flat 5% from the get-go forever, right? So that's extra 5% extra value you get for your money when buying things in these games like Legend of Mushroom. And then you would be able to go ahead and use those extra bonuses, those AppCoins credits, that's what they're called, to make the purchases for you without actually using your real money once you have enough of those bonuses unlocked. That's the whole thing about how this works, right? So let me show you the AppCoins wallet. This is what it looks like. Here you can see how much money you currently have unlocked. And by the way, there's going to be a guide down there in the description about how to sell the whole thing up on your Android phone as well as on an emulator in your PC. If you got any questions, just go ahead and check that out. You're going to be taking no more than 5 to 10 minutes. And from the get-go, you're going to be able to just start earning those cashbacks, those bonuses from purchasing stuff in those games through Aptoide. And you can just pick the progress on Legend of Mushroom, for example, right from where you left it. You do not lose any progress if you synced your account to Google or Facebook or whatever, right? So you do not lose any of that. You can just start getting benefits out of using Aptoide here. So in the AppCoins wallet, you can also see here your purchase history. You can also see here where you input the promo code that I mentioned. You just type it in there, and that's going to be increasing that bonus by a flat 5%, as I mentioned. You're also going to be able to see here how much more you need to be spending to unlock higher amounts of bonuses. It's a little bit of a progression path, just so you know where you are. And finally, there's going to be active events going on within the AppCoins wallet that for a limited time, about 24 hours, will be increasing the bonuses you earn in those games in particular. So for example, there might be an extra 5 all the way up to 10% bonus for Legend of Mushroom or any other game for that limited time, and that just means you're going to be able to earn more value for your money during that time when you make purchases in that game in particular. So yeah, if you got any questions about the whole thing, just let me know down below in the comment section. Check out the guide, and also please go ahead and use my code. It actually does help me out a lot. Nonetheless, if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, see ya.